Good morning. Hello. Shalom. Que pasa? Buenos dias. Mahaloha. How's everyone doing out there in the world? Hope all is well out there. Hope your vibration is elevating, learning to love with no judgment. You have to love your enemies, man. Love is the ultimate uh, uh, calling. That is the ultimate judgment, is mercy and sacrifice for one another, brothers and sisters, and that's what we have to do. Learn to die to ourselves, put the gun to our own head, to not be divided. If the Bible causes you to be divided from your brother, throw it away. Use it as firewood, and be a peacemaker. Blessed are the peacemakers; they shall inherit the earth. Went through an incident last night. A man was, I guess, uncomfortable with people being behind him, in a public spot, and normally, I mean, he was saying didn't want people behind him, and I was happened to be standing there, and I just loved this guy, and it changed his whole thing in front of like 50 people. It was awesome, just how you can use the name Christ, and boom, it'll halt demons. It'll stun them right in their tracks, like deer in the headlights. Bow! The guy didn't know what to do, and he was so repentant for the rest of the night in his own way. And that's how we have to be a peacemaker. Don't be divided. Learn to love, that agape love for one another that Christ had. It's not seeing the sinner or the sins, but loving the sinner, knowing it's not flesh and bones that we wrestle against. That's Ephesians there. It's spirits in this world. We have to get up on the cross and get rid of our own selfish vanities and those kind of thoughts, those distractions, all these other little things out in the world, your jobs and all these things. Learning about transgender, learning about this. Would you teach a little child these things? No. So that's what we have to do, is get rid of them and all those vanities, because that's all they are. No sin is above another sin. Love your enemies, brothers and sisters. Elevate this frequency around the world. This has to come about. The stone kingdom of Daniel 2 has to come about. So anyway, brothers and sisters, know you're loved out there. Love somebody. Hey, Matthew 25:40. When you did it for a random person in the world, you're doing it for Christ. Don't pass Jesus up hitchhiking down the road. He could be walking the planet right now with his thumb out, needing a ride down the highway, and 9.9 out of 10 people is going to go by it. Okay? Trust our Father. He's there in all instances. I'm doing well. Man, I landed out here in the state of Oregon, and boom, got a job, man. Most people around here going, whoa, and I'm homeless. Staying in a homeless shelter, and so thankful for it. Now our Father's He paves the way. I'm telling you, there's many crazy stories I'll end up coming about my journey here. So anyway, just spread love out there, brothers and sisters and friends. Elevate the frequency. And in the twinkling of an eye, once the certain number amount has done it, boom, that's when the sky will be rolled up like a scroll and Christ can return. As it says in Revelations 19:7, it says he can return because the bride has made herself ready. And that means the enemy's foot, when God called Christ up there, he said, here, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies a footstool. We have to do our job. Get rid of our self-righteous vanities, because, hey, there's people that's going to claim Christ, but they might not be at the same level as you, okay, out there in the world. So, brothers and sisters, spread love. Love, unite under love, the agape love that he had for you. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.